I am Sam. Welcome to GeniusBrain Business Preview. In this preview, you will be introduced to GeniusBrain programs and how it works.
And I am Anna. Together with Sam, we will introduce to you how you can benefit from a licensing concept and business model. What is the best gift for children? Will it be education or money? We believe that education is important as it will help children to survive in this world with the right knowledge. That is why education play an important role in helping the society.
To start up a business, we have 3 common ways to do it. We can start the business from scratch. This means we need to spend a lot of time in the business and run by trial and error. We may have no one to guide us. B, we can buy up an existing. It meant someone runs the business before and they want to sell it now. C, we can invest in a franchise or licensing business. In franchise business, besides paying up the franchise fees, we still need to pay royalty fees. One example, for each sales that you made, you may be required to pay a royalty fees of 30%. Licensing business model is different. Besides paying up the licensing fees, you are not required to pay royalty fees for each sales that you made. GeniusBrain business model is based on licensing model. After this introduction, you can inquire more from us. What are the major points for consideration when venturing into education business? 1. Proven results. 2. Excellent support from program developer. 3. Continuous intake of new students into the existing classes, workshops. 4. Wider choice of instructional language. 5. Wider scope of students in each class. 6. Continuous development of new programs to be conducted for students. 7. Minimize your coaching time. GeniusBrain licensing approach. 1. Affordable startup licensing fees. 2. Flexible in-premise setup. 3. Easy to follow business model. 4. Consultation support. GeniusBrain International is incorporated in Singapore. GeniusBrain Worldwide is incorporated in Malaysia. Our philosophy is, give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime.
This survey was conducted by GeniusBrain to a group of public school teachers. If you look at the survey conducted, you will notice the results are as follow. 100% of respondents agreed that A. Accelerated learning is important to students. B. Examination strategies is needed by students. C. Accelerated seminar will benefit students. D. Recall, memory, ability is important. Over 90% of the respondents felt that learning to think is important and examination is stressful. But only 52% of our respondents know how to apply accelerated principles in their teaching. This survey shows that our service is very much needed by our community. Now let us just imagine. What if you can double or even triple your reading speed? You can solve problems easily. You can double your calculation speed. You can double your memory abilities. You can remove stress easily. What do you think would happen to your children if they could have these abilities? During learning session, the duration of GeniusBrain workshop are as follow. Each month, 4 workshops per month. Each week, 1 workshop per week. Each workshop, min 1.5 hours per week. For your information, different GeniusBrain programs require different duration for completion. Some programs last for 9 months and some programs last for 3 years. GeniusBrain Worldwide formerly was known as EDA Master Learning Technology since 1999. Research was done from 1999 to 2001. GeniusBrain first trial seminar was held in September 2001. By July 2008, we had held more than 50 seminars and workshops with thousands of participants nationwide. Accelerated Learning Principles was founded by Dr. Georgy Lazelov in the 70s. GeniusBrain key ideas were discovered through years of research. Some were by other researchers in the same field worldwide. GeniusBrain incorporated it into the local learning environment in its implementation. Let us go look at the Pyramid A. Our existing education scenario shows that in school, we stress on giving our children a lot of knowledge. We buy more textbook for them. We send them for tutorial classes. Students are overwhelmed with information, and they are lack of learning abilities and self-esteem. From what you can see from the Pyramid A, you can see an unbalanced pyramid. Now let us look at Pyramid B. The scenario is different in picture B, where you can see we concentrate on developing their self-esteem and learning abilities. When students are burdened with a lot of information from their schoolwork, they will be able to cope. This group of students will be more relaxed.
Why do we need GeniusBrain learning systems? 1. Students' lack of learning techniques. Example like students are lack of leisure time. 2. Students are too examination-oriented and lacking in skills to handle examination. Example, students cried before exam. When examination comes, students are under stress and sometimes do not know how to get hold of themselves. 3. Students need to think and reason better. Example, suicide cases. It's common that we heard students committed suicide when they did not do well in their examination. This may be due to the expectation from their parents and they do not know how to cope with it. Researchers show that students of 5 years old and below are very creative. 90% of them are creative. But once they are 7 years old, only 10% of them are creative. In most countries, when a child reaches 7 years old, he will be entering primary school and will be taught language, mathematics and writing. All these subjects are left brain subjects. It suppresses the right brain usage. For 8 years old and above, research has shown that only 2% of us are creative. Now let us look at picture A. Look at it now for a few seconds. Can you see the rectangle shape? Now, can you see the letter H shape? An overview of programs that is available for GeniusBrain Business Owner. After this, we will go through each program. GeniusBrain programs are as follow. 1. GeniusBrain Super Learning System. 2. GB Maths. 3. GB Photographic Memory. 4. GB Arts. 5. GB Junior. 6. 3 EB English Phonics. The following are our new programs. 7. Parents Child Psychology Learning Games. 8. GB Holidays Program. 9. GB Brain Training for Adults.
Our first program, GeniusBrain Super Learning System. Minimum age is 9 years old to 18 years old. Duration for the program is minimum 9 months. GeniusBrain Super Learning is the advanced intake system. Let us say this is class 1. The class is a Saturday class and the time is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The maximum student to be inside a session is 15 students. Each module may last from 4 weeks to 7 weeks, depending on the module. Let us say for Module A, you start the class with 6 new students. For Module B, you can add in 3 new students. This meant for Module B, you will have a total of 9 students. In Module C, if you have 4 join, then the total of student in Module C is 13 students. And in Module D, if you have additional 2 more students, you will have the maximum 15 students. In Module E and F, you cannot have new intake for this class. You can have new intake during your Module A. Again, please take note that students can join at any module, but they must finish all the 6 modules. If you have any questions, kindly raise it after this preview. These pictures show GeniusBrain instructor set, GeniusBrain student set A, and set B. GeniusBrain Super Learning Module Contents. Thinking Skills. Speed Reading. Examination Techniques. Super Learning Techniques. Quick Mathematics.